right? So, we keep it to car accidents and premises cases. Premises cases are what I used to defend.
Premises for layman is just when you get hurt on someone's property. Just,
Correct.
in case, layman's here, not lawyers.
If there's a dangerous condition on someone's property that causes you to injure yourself, that would be considered premises liability. It could be something like at your condo association or HOA, a broken sidewalk or some issue like that. It could be something at a shopping center or grocery store, something on the floor at a TJ Maxx, things like that.
What has to be in place for those? Like, what are you looking for in those? When you get a premises case, say I trip leaving the studio right now, we trip on the parking and I fall.
Yeah.
Like, what are you looking for?
It's great example. So those are a little bit different than your standard auto case.
Right.
But what you're going to do in that case is you're going to go to the property appraiser's website, find out who owns that property. You're going to run them through SunBiz, which is, where we all register our businesses in the state of Florida, including my law firm.
Right.
And I'm going to look them up, find out who owns it, and they're going to get some letters to preserve video, letters to give me their insurance policy or forward my letters to their insurance company.
Right.
And we're going to try to find insurance early. What's different about those cases than auto cases, which we've been talking about here, is that oftentimes there is coverage in those cases. Oftentimes property owners want to protect their property. They do have an asset to protect.
Right.
And so they will buy coverage and they will have insurance policies, which is good for clients. It's good for the citizens of Florida. We want to make sure that people that own property take responsibility for it. And, we don't want them to lose their property if somebody gets hurt there. We just want them to fix it, make it better, and
Right.
get it taken care of. And that's why we have insurance.
So the coverage is easier for those cases. But what's the difficulty in those cases?
The difficulty in those cases is always liability. I mean, if
Right.
you look at jury verdicts for slip, trip, and fall cases, they come in all over the place. And what I mean by that is that comparative fault percentage. You'll see 50-50 cases. You'll see 80-20 cases, one way and the other. And so liability is always tough in those cases. What they come down to oftentimes is, how long did this condition exist? How expensive would the repair have been?
Was there a condition even?
Was there a condition? I mean, how easy would it have been to fix this problem? And really the best way that I've found to prove that in court is video. You've got to get video, especially these things that happen inside of stores and box stores and grocery stores. If you don't have video showing not just the fall, but where are the employees? Where was the person that's supposed to be monitoring the aisles, keeping things clean, keeping things straight?
Right.
Where have they been for the last hour, 2 hours? So you've got to ask for preservation of video far beyond the incident itself in those cases. And I could tell you many stories where, we've had cases that video proved out why that condition sat there for so long. And it had nothing to do with the video of the fall. It was video of the, person up at the register because they were shorthanded and they weren't back cleaning, or